Everybody can't come on here. I like when I say that. Don't worry about that. Tonight, Finègo Keyz is an inspiring new movement in sound, mastering the craft of lyricism. His audience follows the beat closely, and Finègo Keyz weaves through the clever wordplay. With diversity and style, his songs offer range of content. Finègo finesses every track to perfection, dropping hard-hitting bars that keep audiences engaged. He's here tonight. Finègo Keyz, it's another one.
Yeah. What's happening, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. Big Finègo in the building, man. What's up with you, bro? How you feeling?
Hey, man, we here. We here to do the interview with you. Take us on the journey of how you got started. And, of course, I got this music over here, and I'm going to play it.
Oh, yeah, for sure that.
Ungrateful is the hit.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir. How many songs have you actually recorded so far for your project? Let's break this down to the project, because I know you look like you done did about 200 songs.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like I got about that much, man. But as far as like laid down, I say about, it's like my last project. If y'all ain't catched it yet, man, I actually do got a mixtape. It's Bag and Tag Everything Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much give you a breakdown on. I pretty much with that, man, I really just exercise my diverse. You know what I'm saying? I show how diverse I can go as far as like music and whatever. At the same time, giving you a little backstory on who I am. So if y'all ain't got a chance to check that out, y'all check that out. But as far as now, man, I don't know. I'm probably looking at like 20, bro. For this next project, I'm gonna do a little EP, man. So I ain't giving too much. I'm gonna still keep something to vote.
I figure that. You know, one thing about being a rapper in the game is one thing about it is y'all can tell so many stories, so many different stories, and a lot of them don't even match up because it depends on where you live at.
Mm-hmm.
It's the actual lingo wherever you live at. You know, I see that you're from Virginia, right?
Yeah,
Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, you gotta say Norfolk, bro. You gotta say it's Norfolk. You know what I mean? Norfolk. Like when you come here, you can't say Norfolk. They gonna know you ain't from around here. You gotta say Norfolk.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I went down to Richmond before.
Yeah.
And but I never heard nobody. But you know, I'm from North Philly, so it's like Norfolk.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So people say even in Philly, they don't say South Philly, they say South Philly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an F in there.
Yeah, it's like you got to throw the whole thing in there. Like, you know, when I be telling people when they be saying, I'm like, man, nah, man, you gotta say it like you already there. Like it ain't Norfolk, it's Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? Like just one floor of the word.
Yeah. Well, you
Make
know
yourself at home when you get here. You feel me?
You know how that is, though. You know, everybody got their own way of saying it.
True indeed.
Down south have, you know, their sound, their lingo.
Mm-hmm.
Up north, we have ours. Like New York sounds totally different than Philly.
Definitely do.
Totally, you know, and you know, they say we sound a little country or too proper. And, you know, I don't know what that come from, but all it is that we live in different regions.
Facts.
But one thing about people from the street, we understand everything. You know, you understand it. You know, you understand, you know, that language, no matter what, it could come in different languages, but you understand it.
That's a fact.
Yep. All right. So look, what we going to do, we going to play this song first. I'm going to play it a couple times. It's called Ungrateful, right?
Yeah.
Ungrateful. Finègo Keyz is here.
Check me out.
Who am I? Never fake in my eyes. A lot of snakes in the skies. You couldn't make it if you tried. See, I done made it through the fire. It's amazing I'm alive. See, it was taking you a while. That's a different play for you and I. Set at different tables, you and I. Seen the future made for you and I. Just another case of choosing sides. You were so ungrateful, you were lied. Just another case of choosing sides. Seen the future made for you and I. You were so ungrateful, you were lied. Smoking ooh la la. I'm a smooth opera. Raider, even though they haters can't name a nigga who hide up. Orange juice vodka. Got me feeling like last night. Like ain't no tomorrow. Tonight may be the last night. Shorty woman, get my act right. Cause I got money, I ain't act right. Bitch, you been aware that I've been a player. In my present and past life. Let me pimpin' in my DNA. I got a bitch, but I keep it straight. I buy my side bitches E&J. Only drink champagne with one Jane. That my main, that my Mila J. Good head, she gon' need an A. I let her ride, she can lead the way. This dick on the million, get put on restriction. Act crazy, I lead the day. Stop acting like I need you, babe. Acting like you can't be replaced. Talking like you won't be erased. You a funny bitch, Tina Fey. I seen the text, but she don't see my face. A lot of hoes want a piece of bait. A lot of hoes want a piece of cake. A lot of hoes like a piece of cake. A lot of hoes wanna be the ace. But I'm a player in this club, looking for a diamond in the rub. Lisa Ray, so I'm up in here throwing dollar bills. I'm in love with a scripper. Niggas hate me just because I'm real. Don't give a fuck about no nigga. Don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'ma die real nigga. Ain't no shitting on them every time. I'm talking die real nigga. Who am I? Who am I? Never fake in my eyes. A lot of snakes in the skies. You couldn't make it if you tried. See, I done made it through the fire. It's amazing I'm alive. See, it was taking you a while. It's a different play for you and I. Set at different tables, you and I. Seen the future made for you and I. Just another case of choosing sides. You were so ungrateful, you were lied. Just another case of choosing sides. Seen the future made for you and I. You were so ungrateful, you were lied. Don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'ma die real nigga. And I'm shitting on them every time. I'm talking diarrhea nigga. I'm talking diarrhea women. Always trying to be the victims. But where were you when I was missing? I'm talking time he did in prison. Now I'm free, she wanna lock me down. I find that irony embarrassing. I think that I might need a therapist. A happy ending, that's some therapy. Drinking lean and feeling syrupy. And it got my vision blurry. That bitch acting all thirsty. I let her suck it like a slurpee. I won't let you niggas worry me. Sending threats and I ain't worried. I ain't feeling threatened, I ain't fearing it. Bruce and veggies leave them buried. Bruce and veggies leave them buried. I said it twice just so you heard it. Put a hole in your face. I ain't talking about a person. Close the coffin on a person. Rolling off a couple parakeets. I just fucked her like a virgin. She from the islands, not a virgin. Pussy status like a charity. I'm like Magic and Irvin. I'm in the game, call me Derwin. You a snake, you a serpent. I'm a king, you a servant. There ain't nothing you can say to me. I'm like God to the star hole. She on her knee like she prayed to me. I went away, but I'm back now. Now she say she got a place for me. She just want me to beat her back down. Hold your breath, bitch, wait for me. Who am I? Who am I? Never fake in my eyes. A lot of snakes in the skies. You couldn't make it if you tried. See, I done made it through the fire. It's amazing I'm alive. See, it was taking you a while. That's a different play for you and I. Set at different tables, you and I. Seen the future made for you and I. Just another case of choosing sides. You were so ungrateful, you were lied. Just another case of choosing sides. Seen the future made for you and I. You were so ungrateful, you were lied.
Yeah. Finègo Keyz, he's here. Norfolk. Did I say it right?
Yeah,
Norfolk, Virginia. He's here, taking us on his journey. A big shout out to Marissa, bringing you on the platform. It's the SL Digital Media. We here. Now let's talk. How'd you get started? Who are your influences? Because I know you had to have some sort of influence to even become a MC.
No question.
Yeah.
No question.
And to be honest, let's go on the journey.
Well, you know, I've been doing music for a little while, bro. Like, I started doing, for real, I think I started getting into music when I was like 11, 12 years old, bro. I used to write little schoolhouse songs, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really nothing serious. It was just some little play around. Like, for those who don't know, man, you know what I'm saying? I did do some time in the penitentiary, man. I got locked up at 17. I did 12 years. You know what I'm saying? like honestly, before I got locked up, I really had just started kind of slightly taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? And I had like a foot all like damn near in the dough. And you know, just being in the streets, man, that junk took me out for a little while, man. And while I was in there, I just got around some people, man. Started, you know, I started writing, letting people hear some songs and letting them hear, you know, my music. And for real, honestly, what really got me serious was the reaction from other people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the encouragement I got from other people just made me just be like, man, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely. I mean, see, when you can take adversity and change it, and it took you to go somewhere else because where you was headed before, you already know.
facts,
So you gotta say that the transition was the transition that was meant for you to
facts,
change.
facts.
People don't understand that it's different paths to people, different lives. It's different. Everybody has a different path. Some walk harder than others, and we know that.
Yeah,
You know, if you from the hood, you're either gonna be on that side or you're gonna be on this side, and that's just the way it goes. So you did some time, but I mean, this is a celebration for you because
yeah,
basically you made the changes that got you out of the mindset,
no doubt.
because that's
No
just a
question.
mindset at that point. And that's big ups to you. And I wish you nothing but success and
That's
get there
100.
where you're trying to go. You know
No
what I mean?
question. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. You know, sometimes you don't get that conversation when times was hard. But there are people that you probably ignored
Yeah.
when they were telling you, because you know how it is when you're younger. Like, man, they don't know what they
Yeah,
talking
he ain't
about.
trying to hear nothing.
They
He ain't
ain't
trying to
trying to
hear
hear
nothing.
nothing.
And then, you know, like when I was younger, bro, it was really hard. I mean, I ain't gonna front now. They would have caught me when I was like 15. If it was somebody who would have set me down when I was like 15, then I probably would have listened. You know what I'm saying? I always had open ears to the wise though, man. I recognize like some wisdom when it's given. Like I ain't never turn a deaf ear to some wisdom, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't given, you know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
everything I learned, I had to learn through trial and error. Like I had to learn through going through it. You feel me? So by the time I hit like 16, 17, like honestly, like I was a walking fed case at 16, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was way ahead of my time, bro. Way ahead of my peers. You feel me? Like, but at 16, 17, man, it's like at that time, man, like you said, when you young, you ain't trying to hear it, man. You couldn't tell me nothing then. Cause everybody, I'm like the leader of people I'm hanging around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the brains of the operation of everybody I'm around, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm leading them. Ain't no, you can't really tell me, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to hear it, you know what I mean? But like you said, bro, you go through the tribulations, bro. You go through the trials, bro. It's gonna make you sit down and you're gonna really see what's going on around you. Sometimes you gotta step outside the box.
And I mean that's obvious. And sometimes you got to go down different streets and avoid certain things in order for you to go on with your life and make better decisions, because all it's just about is decisions.
Facts.
Your decisions either going to make you or break you. And going through trials and tribulations, like I said, I've worked with kids from basketball, so I actually saw every aspect just from the basketball thing, because for some of them that was their getaway.
Yeah.
You have to find your getaway when things aren't in the right order.
Facts. That outlet.
You have to find it. And if you don't find it, well, it can get real dark.
No question.
You get real dark. And
trapped, man.
Yeah. And I always believed also, the way the system is set up, I never really liked the way the system is, because when you go in black urban, there's sections and everything.
Yeah.
You see that it's less money there.
True indeed. True indeed.
You see it. And it's almost like you seeing people, fathers who want to work, can't find a job.
Exactly.
And then when you get a job, is it going to pay you enough?
Exactly.
And to me, the system should always be for people that even push to go to a regular job.
Mm-hmm.
There should be something for them choosing that path.
True indeed. I'm like this, man. Like, find something that you like. Like, I tell anybody that, man. Like, if you at a job, you working a 9 to 5, like, I don't care if it's paying the bills, man. Like, you know how many things you can do out here in this world that's gonna pay you, that's gonna give you a bag. You feel me? Like, man, listen, find what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a hobby. Everybody got something they just love to do. Find a way to make money off that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always push that. I encourage that for anybody. Like, or even if it's like you not having your own business, you're not an entrepreneur. Find a job that's gonna keep you in that same field of something you enjoy. You feel me? Because ain't nothing worse than having a little job that you hate doing and somebody on your back telling you what to do. Like,
it's a lot of that, though.
You feel me?
It's a lot of that. I mean, people are working, but that's not what they want to do. And you have to find a way, though. It's cool being an entrepreneur, but it has to make sense. Also, don't go in too deep and not get anything out of it.
That's a lot.
Because, it's some people that have been going. Now, if you just love it for the love of it, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Keep doing
something
it.
You enjoy doing.
Always do something you can enjoy, because once we hit that door, man, it can go left real fast.
True indeed.
Real fast.
True indeed. You got to think, man, like, if you're doing something that you don't enjoy, man, not only, like, 9 times out of 10, like, these days, like, you working the average job, you ain't even doing 8 hours no more. You doing about 10 hours on the shift these days. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think, like, you giving your time more to your job than you is your family. So if you miserable at your job, that's gonna overall just affect you. You know what I'm saying? Affect you as a person. You gonna start becoming miserable in your day-to-days. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be thinking like negative because you drained. Even the time you got off, you ain't gonna really be able to enjoy it because you're gonna be thinking about going back to work and having to deal with that stress. Like, It's real. It take up a lot, man, mentally. You feel me? You gotta do something you enjoy doing, man.
I believe that too. It's funny you're saying this because I decided to do a podcast, and I knew I was already doing the basketball games as a PA announcer.
Okay.
So I was always chipping in anyway, as far as it's like doing tournaments and all that kind of stuff in Philly. But I've actually done a lot of stadiums, and I know not many black guys get those jobs.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I cracked the code and got those jobs, because every time I looked, it was somebody white in those spots.
Facts.
And I guess I had to be a little different in order for me to get that that job, because I was getting it from Nike, Adidas, every arena in Philly. I hosted. I was either the host.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah! You had the sauce.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So so I knew me doing a podcast, I was already a talker, on a real microphone. But I did want to do something, because once the pandemic happened, trust me, it was nobody really going nowhere.
Yeah.
That was the perfect time for me to do it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And that's when I did it. And I actually like doing it. So by me like doing it, I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that.
That's what it's all about. And then you find peace, man. It's like it's not even a job anymore, man. You feel me? Like it's just a way of life. You just living for real. You doing something you enjoy doing. Like it's not taking nothing out of you. You feel me? Like, and you know, like every game, every accomplishment you make doing it is gonna touch you more personal because it's something that you really want to do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like a lot of the times, man, what we really want to do, we doubt ourselves. Even if we know we good, you know what I'm saying? Even if we know
No,
we'll
it's
be
people that
good at
talk.
something.
It's people that talk about you too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that, and black people do it to the best of their ability.
Tear each other down.
Yeah, tear each other down and won't give nobody no credit when you do when you finally do something,
Mm-hmm.
and you make a change, especially if you came from the streets and then boom, you trying to do something clean.
Exactly.
Man, they got something to say when you're in the street, and they also got something to say when you ain't in the street.
Yeah. Because you got to think, like, for some odd reason, like, from experience, you in the streets, you producing a certain amount of revenue. You know what I'm saying? You bringing in a certain amount of money. Like, you getting paid a different type of way. So, especially if you doing it, you ain't get knocked off. You know what I'm saying? You got a little longevity with it. Or let's say you do get knocked off, you come back. That's not your thing. That's not your alley. People gonna already have this perception of who they think you are, not who you are, but who they think you are, who they perceive you to be. So they gonna be expecting that. So the people that even spoke about you doing it, like you on the streets, you need to get out the streets. Now that you out the streets, they gonna be like, now they seeing that you're not producing the same thing because a 9 to 5 don't pay the same way as the streets. You feel me? Like
of course.
Yeah, a 9 to 5, you actually working to get paid as opposed of getting paid while you working. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so while you waiting on these checks, you missing all these opportunities of money that you can be collecting that people used to seeing you have. So now they gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Now they gonna say you fell off because you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna understand the path you taking because of what they used to and how they perceive you. You feel me?
Well, they gonna talk about you. Look, if they talk about Jesus Christ,
you don't stand a chance.
You don't stand a chance.
You don't stand a chance.
You don't stand a chance out here. But through it all, when you make the right decisions for yourself, at that point, you can't even worry. I hate to say it, you can't worry about other people when you're not where you want to be. It's impossible because you're not where you want to be.
That's a fact.
And that's another fight. That's a whole nother fight. I can remember days where I thought, I wasn't going, do certain things. I was actually accomplishing things, but I just didn't see the end result to it. So you might have did a couple things, but you didn't feel fulfilled. It was something else you needed for yourself. And we can't even get this type of conversation in our own neighborhoods.
Facts.
It's always, I hate to say it, it's always somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
That will listen to you.
Yeah.
And the people that's supposed to listen, they ain't listening. They not listening.
Now I understand it.
Yeah, they understand it. And like you said, they form that opinion about you.
Mm-hmm.
And they stick with it over and over. And they act like people can't change. People can change, and it doesn't matter what they think anyway.
Exactly.
It all depends on the individual, what they want to do.
Exactly.
So, are we gonna get back into the music, man? So, I need to hear your top 5 male rappers and top 5 female rappers.
Oh,
and then I'm gonna do a little something different. I need you to tell me two artists, independent artists down there where you're at, you wouldn't mind doing a record with.
Oh man.
That might actually, give everybody some love,
All right, well, man, I ain't even front, man. I ain't. It's a lot of artists out here, man.
It's a lot of artists everywhere,
It
technically.
is. It really is, man. That I
But
like. I
there
don't know.
are a few. There are a few that, and I know you could probably get 10 pretty good artists out of every state.
Yeah. I'm
So I know you going to tell me a couple that you wouldn't mind that you didn't do anything with, or you currently about to do something with them.
Yeah, cause there's a few people I ain't worked with though, man. Like I ain't gonna front, man. Well, we got Porterville out here. Fresh Porter. Yeah.
VA.
Yeah. Bro, me and bro actually got a little history together, man. We were behind the wall together. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, so that means y'all can converse the truest stories ever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We actually like we actually had talks on the inside about like working together. So like I wouldn't mind it with him. We got an artist, man. We got a lot of artists out here, bro. Like I don't even know who to name, bro. One of my
So
favorite
this what
right
you
now,
gonna do?
though. I ain't
We're
gonna
not
front.
even gonna contemplate on that. What we gonna do is switch over your top 5 male MCs, then we gonna go with the top 5 female MCs. That might be a little easier right now because you don't want to break nobody's heart. So
yeah, man.
I got you. Because
Yeah,
then they be
man.
hitting you up, yo, man. You ain't pick me, man.
Yeah, man. Look, one thing about it, everybody who know me, man, they gotta understand, man. Like, hey, it's either we already working. If I'm saying I wouldn't mind, like I want to do a song, it's because I ain't did one with them and we ain't been in reach. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I just respect their style. You know what I'm saying?
I'm quite sure everybody has somebody. If you're an MC, singer, whatever it is that you're doing, all of y'all have done y'all homework.
Mm-hmm.
You know who might be pushing the pen.
Yeah.
Pushing the pen.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact because I used to do something with this guy and he used to bring a lot of outer skirt artists out. And they would bring 200 people, one person. And I learned something from that. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, man. You never know where nobody can come from.
Exactly.
And actually have a little fan base. But I think rap music now has gone, it done got buck wild.
Yeah.
Like you basically got to get on the radio.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it's about these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't on the radio, even if you ain't getting no digital, like, if you ain't got no type of digital thing going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that type of exposure these days because this where everybody at. You know what I'm saying? This where everybody at nowadays, bro. Like, and if you ain't really got that radio, digital radio, any type of exposure like that, any type of media like that going on, man. Like, it's going to be hard because I'm going to be honest, man. Just Instagram and everything like that. Like, I know I heard people all the time, they think Instagram and YouTube going to make it happen. But it's like, it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's way deeper than that because you got to figure all the monsters are on there.
Manipulating.
They got to make them numbers move. So you got to make some numbers move on all those type of platforms, particularly YouTube, in order to just get a couple dollars from millions of hits.
Yeah.
And there's a little thing with that I really don't understand. I don't have nothing against it or nothing, but I think we need to go back to actually selling music again.
Like, and you know what? Like, bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way honest, bro. Like, that's how I get my music out there, bro.
Oh, so you in the trunk. You Master P.
Yeah, like I mean, everything digital now. You know what I'm saying? So I do it a smart way, man. I encourage any artist to do it this way, man, because you got to look at yourself as a brand. You got to look at yourself as a business. You know what I'm saying? You an entertainer. Like if you ever watched the James Brown movie, like he said, man, he was like, I'm the entertainment and I'm the business. You know what I'm saying? And as an artist, especially if you're independent, you got to be the same way. So as a business, man, you got to create some type of like I understand, you need clothes, you need merch, things like that. But at the end of the day, man, you got a career you trying to build. Like I tell people something small, man. Go to a parking lot, you know what I'm saying? Pop, you know what I mean? How you pop the trunk, however you want to do it. How your music banging out that joint. Like get some business cards. You get some business cards, you get, you know what I'm saying? Something small as that, just to have all your contacts. Tell people check you out. You get some digital cards. If you can't afford the digital cards, get some plain business cards. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere, print out about 250, 500, 5,000. You know what I'm saying? 10,000 of them Jones real quick. Go to different states, pass them out, build your fan base, connect with the people on a personal level, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take away the social media. People trying to see you for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you in different states, man, you consistent with that same grind, like, and then you just let people know, like, look, man, this what I'm trying to do, like. This my business card. This my music. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. Boom. This what it is. Like people gonna do it, bro. Like it's crazy. As crazy as it sounds, man. Everybody gonna give you a shot. You know what I'm saying? All you need is a shot. It might everybody now they might not drive off and ride to it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you got one listener. You know what I'm saying? You got that one stream for somebody, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you still can build money from it. You can sell them. You know what I'm saying? You get digital cards. If you get the digital cards, you can actually sell those. You can profit off of those because that's all your information. You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying to get a game to other artists out here, man. But when you start talking business, man, everybody they get deaf. You use that word business and entrepreneur and work, people start getting deaf.
Yeah, you're right about that. Let's get your top 5 in here real quick. Top 5 males, top 5 females.
Top 5 male in the game right now. Oh man, I'm gonna say, man, lyricists. We going with lyricists.
Whoever.
Oh man, as far as like which, I gotta go with. Man, I gotta go with Lil Baby, man. Right now, Lil Baby's snapping right now, bro. I can't even count. Bro, snapping.
Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah,
He's
he's the unanimous guy right now. Him,
yeah. You can't.
Lil Baby,
Yeah.
the
He pretty
baby.
much undeniable right now, man. Like he on everything. But then, like after him, you really got to get into the lyricist for real. Like I'm going with J. Cole. I'm gonna go with Drake first though, just because of his
Drizzy,
versatility.
of course.
I'm gonna like J. Cole, of course. You know what
J.
I'm
Cole,
saying?
of course.
Uh, for number 4, let's see who really snapping right now, man. Who I can say really up there. I like the baby, man. I like the baby. He going crazy, bro. I like him because he consistent, man. I like it. I like his whole backstory, man. Bro, consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like despite anything, he like bro John had a few controversial situations like early in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I like the fact that he keep his focus on. You know what I'm saying? What it's supposed to be. He consistent. He still dropping his music. I gotta throw the baby out there. Uh, I don't know, man. Finègo gotta have that fast slot, just because. I don't know. I can't put nobody at number 5 other than myself.
Hey man, it's a lot of rappers out here, man. You can find somebody.
I don't know, man. I gotta put myself there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah. I don't know, man. I want to throw Ye out there, man. Like, I'm gonna say Ye. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
Ye out
Kanye
there.
West. He's very
Yeah.
talented.
Yeah, I gotta put Ye out there, man. Like honestly, Ye actually used to be a lot like higher in my top 5, man. But Ye stopped. I'm gonna be honest, Ye a genius when it comes to that music, man. But he stopped really going like into his bars and started just getting more on the production side. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of took away to me. To me, that kind of took away. I like when he was just spitting. You know what I'm saying? Getting straight to it, spitting full verses. Now, Ye might have a verse with like 6 bars. You know what I'm saying? And just like some crazy production in the middle of it. You know what I mean? I just feel like it took away from it. As if you're speaking about like MCs or whatever and just spitting, it took away from it, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But he's still the GOAT, though. I ain't even gonna lie. He's still the GOAT.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. You know, what about the females?
Man, females right now, I can't, man. Cardi number 1, man. Undeniable.
Cardi B.
Yeah, undeniable, bro. I gotta go with Nicki second, man.
Nicki Minaj, of course.
I would give her number 1, but she ain't like right now. She ain't really been consistent. Cardi still snapping. Cardi.
I'm gonna intervene on that. What people don't understand is the one thing I learned about this music industry. You always got to remember, you'll have your run.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have your run.
She
did 10 years.
Yeah.
So think about it. If you did 10 years
and you still in the top 5,
and you in the top 5, it's not even that. Eventually, they bring different people in.
Exactly.
That's just the way it goes.
Exactly.
You know, and you got to remember the 10 years that you were out there. Well, your audience is now 10 years older.
Yeah.
And are the young people going to come for you? You know, they go with the new people.
Yeah.
They go with their era.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand that, you know, say if you are an older artist and you just came out, that's different.
Yeah.
That's totally different.
When you've been in the game for a while, like, you gotta understand, like, you want to have a platform where it's like people can get bored with you.
Yeah. And, you know, like I said, you always got to remember it's somebody else coming.
Facts.
It's somebody else coming.
She killed it though for 10 years straight, man. Like,
then City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, it was their turn.
Yeah.
You gotta understand it's a turn. It's
for
just
my number 3 though. For my number 3, man, I gotta go with the biggest, man. Big Lotto, bro. Like
Big Lotto.
Yeah, gotta shout out to Big Lotto, man. Like she slept on, bro. Like she a spitter. Number 4 gotta be MA. I like young MA.
Yeah, MA is nice. I like her.
She crazy. I don't even know who to get number 5.
You can tell MA was around dude rappers. You can just tell.
Yeah.
She coming off hard all the time.
And she got the sauce. Like she know how to flip it. She got the sauce.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play your song again.
Yeah.
You know, here it is. Ungrateful.
Yeah.
Finègo Keyz, it's another one.
Who am I? Who am I? Never fake in my eyes. A lot of snakes in the skies. You couldn't make it if you tried. See, I done made it through the fire. It's amazing I'm alive. See, it was taking you a while. It's a different play for you and I. Set a different tables, you and I. Seen the future made for you and I. Just another case of choosing sides. You were so ungrateful, you were alive. Just another case of choosing sides. Seen the future made for you and I. You were so ungrateful, you were alive. Smoking ooh la la. I'm a smooth opera. Raider, even though they haters can't name a nigga who hide up. Orange juice vodka. Got me feeling like last night. Like ain't no tomorrow. Tonight may be the last night. Shorty woman, get my act right. Cause I got money, I ain't act right. Bitch, you been aware that I've been a player. In my present and past life. Let me pimpin' in my DNA. I got a bitch, but I keep it straight. I buy my side bitches E&J. Only drink champagne with one Jane. That my main, that my Mila J. Good head, she gon' need an A. I let her ride, she can lead the way. This dick on the million get put on restriction. Act crazy, I lead the day. Stop acting like I need you, babe. Acting like you can't be replaced. Talking like you won't be erased. You a funny bitch, Tina Fey. I seen the text, but she don't see my face. A lot of hoes want a piece of bait. A lot of hoes want a piece of cake. A lot of hoes like a piece of cake. A lot of hoes wanna be the ace. But I'm a player in this club, looking for a diamond in the rub. Lisa Ray, so I'm up in here throwing dollar bills. I'm in love with a scripper. Niggas hate me just because I'm real. Don't give a fuck about no nigga. Don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'ma die real nigga. And I'm shitting on them every time. I'm talking die real nigga. Who am I? Who am I? Never fake in my eyes. A lot of snakes in the skies. You couldn't make it if you tried. See, I done made it through the fire. It's amazing I'm alive. See, it was taking you a while. It's a different play for you and I. Set at different tables, you and I. Seen the future made for you and I. Just another case of choosing sides. You were so ungrateful, you alive. Just another case of choosing sides. Seen the future made for you and I. You were so ungrateful, you alive. Don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'ma die real nigga. And I'm shitting on them every time. I'm talking diarrhea nigga. I'm talking diarrhea and women. Always trying to be the victims. But where were you when I was missing? I'm talking time he did in prison. Now I'm free, she wanna lock me down. I find that irony embarrassing. I think that I might need a therapist. A happy ending and some therapy. Drinking lean and feeling syrupy. And it got my vision blurry. That bitch acting all thirsty. I let her suck it like a slurpee. I won't let you niggas worry me. Sending threats and I ain't worried. I ain't feeling threatened, I ain't fearing it. Fruits and veggies leave them buried. Fruits and veggies leave them buried. I said it twice just so you heard it. Put a hole in your face. I ain't talking about a person. Close the coffin on a person. Rolling off a couple parakeets. I just fucked her like a virgin. She from the islands, not a virgin. Pussy status like a charity. I'm like Magic and Irvin. I'm in the game, call me Derwin. You a snake, you a serpent. I'm a king, you a servant. There ain't nothing you can say to me. I'm like God to the star hole. She on the knee like she prayed to me. I went away, but I'm back now. Now she say she got a place for me. She just want me to beat her back down. Hold your breath, bitch, wait for me. Who am I? Who am I? Never fake in my eyes. A lot of snakes in the skies. You couldn't make it if you tried. See, I done made it through the fire. It's amazing I'm alive. See, it was taking you a while. It's a different play for you and I. Set at different tables, you and I. Seen the future made for you and I. Just another case of choosing sides. You were so ungrateful, you alive. Just another case of choosing sides. Seen the future made for you and I. You were so ungrateful, you alive.
Yeah. Finègo Keyz. Finègo Keyz, Norfolk. I said it right. Norfolk, Virginia. Finègo Keyz is here tonight. Shout out to Jules Nassim SL double salute. She shared it. Zephyrin Daniels, Pink Money, the movie. I want my money, Zephyrin. So he's here talking to him. He gave us his top 5. All right, now this is something that I've been doing differently. Give me 2 legendary rappers you would do a song with on your project if you had the opportunity, and give me 2 of the new ones that are out, the hot new ones. Anybody you want to get. Who would you use for the first 2 and the other 2? You know, you could do the young first, or you could do the legends. Who would you pick? You gotta look in the sky for that, don't you?
You know who it is. Actually, it's 4 actually, but damn. But just picking 2.
Pick 2 that you would want 2 legends you would want on your project that could help you get an impact and, get yourself out there a little bit more. Because I know when people do collaboration sometime, that kind of, sets it off.
I'm
So
gonna
2
be honest,
legends
bro.
and
Like,
2 new.
I'm gonna say, as far as legends, I gotta go with like T.I. and Wayne.
T.I. and Lil Wayne, and you know what? You're gonna do pretty good because all they got to do is put it on their platform. It's gonna go.
Yeah.
Like, Lil Wayne definitely is a legend. Young Money. I mean, think about it. He was a part of putting Drake in the game.
Yeah.
He was a part of putting Nicki Minaj in the game. He was a part of probably the most money made down south crew.
Yeah.
Lil Baby. I mean, Baby and his thing.
Yeah.
They was getting money, man. You know what song I like from them back in the day?
Yeah.
Bling Bling.
Hey, bro, that's my drop.
Bling Bling. I used to like Bling Bling.
That's my drop. They came up with that word. That's
Yeah.
where the whole bling thing came from. They lingo. Like, they
Yeah.
was definitely like they was some pioneers, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the whole Cash Money. Like, I grew up on
Cash
Cash Money.
Money.
Like, I was a big BG fan coming up.
BJ was hot. Yeah.
I was
like
a
Juvenile.
big BG
Like
fan
Juvie.
coming up.
Juvie was hot too.
Juvie was hot.
Juvenile definitely was hot. Lil Wayne, though, when he got older,
That's what I'm saying.
he was killing the
That's
game.
what I'm
Man.
saying.
He was
Like,
killing the game.
when you speak about influential rappers, like, I don't care what nobody say. Lil Wayne, hands down, is the most influential rapper in history.
You think
Like,
he is?
he is.
You think Lil Wayne is the most influential? Okay.
Yes.
I would say during the time that he was hot. Yeah, I would say that. I think Jay-Z was a little bit bigger.
I'm gonna be this is the reason I'm gonna say Lil Wayne, right? See, because Lil Wayne created his own culture of hip hop. Like, Lil Wayne came out and he stepped outside the box so many times.
I like Lil Wayne. Don't get it twisted. I like Lil Wayne.
Yeah. No question. I'm just saying this is why I say he's the most influential in history. Like, because Lil Wayne stepped outside the box so many times. Like, I mean, like, there wasn't a platform that Lil Wayne didn't hit. Like, he sang, he did rock and roll, he rapped, he went to bars, he made love songs, he did all of that. He did remixes. He stepped outside the box so many times, even down to his fashion. He brought rock and roll into rap. Like, he brought a whole different thing, like skating and everything. Like, he brought a lot of different things as far as the new culture into the culture during his time. Like, you gotta think,
fire, man. He had a run. He just had that run.
He did
when he got older, and he was killing them.
Yeah,
he was killing them, man.
If you missed that era, man, I feel bad.
Well, I mean, a lot of people missed the era. It's new people now. You heard what happened out there with that Live Nation event, that Astro World. That was really bad, man. That was crazy,
man.
I send nothing but condolences to those. I'm gonna send condolences to them families, man, because that was just an event to go to have a good time, and it went haywire. Definitely went haywire.
That joint was crazy, man. Like, it's so much that can be said about that event, but like,
all you can do is say, they got to learn from their mistake. I mean, that was a huge mistake.
Like, they got to do a better job, man. Like, to not, like, I just feel like this, to not take one life serious. You feel me? Like, if I don't care how many people it is, if there's one person that lost their life, like, everything need to stop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Like, it's not a medic I don't care about none of that. Like, if one person lost their life, everything need to stop. Because that body is like everybody. Like,
Well,
because we all here.
it's kind of funny because there were people, jumping on the stage telling him
Exactly.
to stop. But I'm gonna say this.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this. The engineer, all he had to do was turn the music off. The engineer could have did it. Whoever was on the board should have just hit the, and then he would have known after that.
It would have been over.
Think about it. Somebody running up on the stage. He probably, you don't know, his lights on and his eyes, he looking up, probably further out. You don't know what happened. I'm not trying to make no excuse for it. But what I'm saying is the engineers to the board could have just shut all the music off.
You definitely can't just like put all the blame on Scott though. Like, nah, you can't do that. Like, it's a tragic situation what happened. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things could have been handled better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things could have been done differently. But you can't put all the blame on him. And I've seen some videos where I don't know what the situation was or what the mind state was, but people running out and security just pushing people. Like, I'm just like, y'all just putting hands on people for no reason. Y'all just pushing people. Like, just clipping them. Like, I don't understand. I'm just looking like, what's going on? It was just a lot of it. That was just a real
never happened before, though.
Man.
It never happened before. It's funny how something has to happen in order for somebody to say something. But you should never. It should have been precautionary. It shouldn't have been so many people in there. They were charging them $350 a ticket.
Yeah.
They was hitting them.
Yeah, they made a lot of money.
Yeah, it was like 36 million.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. So they was trying to bang that thing straight through and kill it from a financial thing. But you see, everything with all that money, sometimes it ain't worth it. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, man. It's like, and then for all that, you gotta think they was understaffed in security.
That made it even worse.
That's what I didn't understand. Y'all got 10,000 people in here.
No, 50,000.
50,000. Yeah. My bad. 50,000. Y'all got 50,000 people in here. And how can y'all be understaffed in security? Y'all supposed to be overstaffed in security.
50,000 people. That's basically a football stadium.
Pretty much.
Of people.
Pretty much.
That's a lot of people to visibly see. That's a whole lot.
Y'all could have hired more security.
Yeah. I mean, that was, man, I tell you, condolences to those families, because that was definitely a travesty. Are we gonna get back to your music though? Gonna get back to your music. How many songs did you cut on this particular project you're doing right now?
I'm doing something small, man. It's gonna be a little teaser project, man. A little EP, man. I ain't doing number 5.
Okay. Look, I'm telling everybody, you don't need 15, 20. Ain't nobody listening to 15 songs with one person no more.
Yeah.
It used to be like that. But I think the reason why it used to be like that was because we used to buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I like the song. It was fire. We're gonna play it again. We're gonna play it again. Yeah, man. I mean, we got to get back to actually selling it. I think if we can get to that point again, I think we can kind of dictate what we want to hear.
Exactly. Like, and on top of that, like, it's gonna be a lot of transparency that's gonna be like cleared up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a more transparent connection between the artist and his fans too. And you wouldn't have to worry about, your homeboys or your family or the people that you see every day supporting you, because you done connected with so many other people. Like, it wouldn't even matter. like I tell people all the time, like you can't like one of the biggest mistakes a lot of artists make is they try to drop as much music as possible. They don't put no marketing into it. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about how they don't strategize what they're gonna do with the song or nothing like that. Whole time you just dropping these songs and then you thinking that everybody gonna go get it, then they gonna tell somebody, and the next thing you know, you a viral sensation overnight. Like that's not how it happens. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I wish it was like if it was like that, a lot of people would be on. You know what I'm saying? But
I think, but you know what though? One thing about that, it kind of kills off the artists that do the thin music. So
yeah,
a lot of them might do it like that because they know, all it takes is somebody with some real lyrics and real tracks and new music,
yeah,
and they out of there.
yeah.
So I think a lot of people do that they don't want to lose that momentum. They
Mm-hmm.
think that it's going to make them. But if you notice, like when J. Cole and them go away, they come back.
Yeah.
They actually go away and come back. And people are there because the substance is in the music
Mm-hmm.
that people want to hear.
Exactly.
Kendrick Lamar, he can go away for 2 years and they can't wait. As soon as they say Kendrick Lamar is about to drop,
Yeah, they go and get it.
that's the difference in a great artist to an artist that's just trying to put out any old type of thing and
Sure indeed.
trying to burn it up, for as long as they can. But think about it though. You can make 20, 30, 40 million pretty fast if you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's the beauty in the internet. That's actually the beauty in the internet.
Yeah.
You can actually, if you can push the right buttons on the
Mm-hmm.
internet,
Mm-hmm.
might pull it off. But it's so much music out there now, man. The rap game is totally different now.
Yeah, that's why they tell you, man, ain't about what you know, it's about who you know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I tell you what, if you ain't on the radio, it might it might be real dark for you.
If you ain't on the radio, man, you
Yeah,
you
you ain't on
falling
the
short.
radio. You ain't on the radio. It could be curtains.
You
All
gonna
right,
have
so look, I'm gonna let you put your stuff out there, and we're gonna play the song on the way out. So
Alright.
just put all your information out there so people can reach out to you. You might email them a couple songs. You know how you do it.
Yeah. All right, well, first and foremost, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. Y'all hit my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Man, follow me on IG at official_ Finègo Keyz. Make sure it's the official. If it ain't official, it ain't official. Man, follow my Twitter, Finègo Keyz.
Finègo Keyz.
Yeah, man, follow me on Twitter. Man, I'm everywhere, man. Make sure y'all download that song. Make sure y'all check out the album, Bag and Tag Everything Volume 1. In case y'all ain't catch the single, that's Ungrateful. Y'all go
About to
ahead and
do it again.
download
We
that
about
to
to
your
do it again. They
playlist.
gonna catch it. They gonna catch it.
Yeah. Make sure
Here
y'all
come the
add
back
that jump to the
catches.
playlist, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know what it is, man. Bossing up over bullshit. BUOBS. If you ain't bossing up, you bullshit. You heard me?
You understand that? All right, Scarfo Live, Facebook, the Next Gen DJ, YouTube. This was streaming live on YouTube, so if you really want it, you can snatch it off of that, or you can come right here and grab it and share it or whatever.
Yeah.
You heard it from him, Finègo Keyz. He's here. He's out. It's the SL Digital Media Podcast. Thanks for coming out. DeMonica Fly, Zephyrin Daniels, and Jules
Yeah.
popped up, and we out.